Given that the story of Heavy Rain takes place in a very realistic universe, the action sequences had to be as realistic as possible. We did not want our characters to be supermen versed in the martial arts. Ethan is a family man and has no training in the martial arts. And although Madison is a sportswoman, she's no fighter. Jaden has received different types of training from the FBI, but he's really not an on-the-ground man. Shelby learned to fight in the street and proves to be a man of great brute force. When we had defined the profiles of the characters, we called in a stunt coordinator to work on the choreography. We called on Olivier Schneider, a stunt coordinator who is used to working for film and who already worked for us on our previous game. It all begins with a document describing the different action sequences in the game. And we get together in the mocap studio in a rudimentary version of the set in order to elaborate the final choreography. It is a real joint effort, with Olivier contributing his knowledge of different combat techniques and situations, and us contributing the constraints that are specific to video games. The main difficulty in the exercise is that for each blow in Heavy Rain, we had to allow for the possibility that the blow is successful or that it fails, while making sure the different options are compatible. This is also where we work out safety problems, positioning mattresses, protection for stuntmen, etc. When it comes to shooting the choreography, everything has been worked out. All the stuntmen have to do is give it all they can.
The action sequences in Heavy Rain were a great pleasure for the camera team to direct. The variety of situations, from car chases to close combat and gunfights, make it a pure pleasure for us movie lovers. These are very interesting sequences to film, and a game like Heavy Rain allows us to explore a whole range of situations, all of which are very different. In film, the sheer scope of things involved, from restricted budgets, prevention of accidents, and damage to sets, can place severe restrictions on actions. Once a scene has been filmed, it is rare to be able to reshoot it. Curiously enough, the advantage of video games lies in the non-spontaneity of the filming. The freedom offered by the real-time camera animation tool, which was specifically developed for this game, enables us to completely review the direction of a scene several months after it is shot. Nothing is fixed. We can explore new ideas and improve direction right up to the last minute. However, the constraints lie elsewhere. We must never lose sight of the fact that the player must not be a mere spectator during action sequences. Having spectacular action is not enough. The player must feel completely immersed in the experience. That means that we are often forced to make compromises in terms of framing and editing to ensure that the player always has the information needed to understand the action required. A real joint effort between the camera and the gameplay teams enables us to find the right balance between spectacular direction and the playability of the scene.